doing?
All right, boys, welcome to Stuck in Queues. I'm your host, Crispy Skywobble. And over to my left, we got Evolver. Say hi, Evolver.
No one does that.
Hey, shut up.
And
Oh,
over to this corner, we got Eloso. Say hi,
Hey, shut up.
Eloso.
Let's talk about Fall Guys. The hot new game.
What about it?
It's good.
Dude, it's good.
Is it good?
1.5 million players on launch day, dude.
Oh yeah, didn't they
Yeah,
stop people from logging in for 2 hours or something?
Yeah,
Because they're
Maybe
fucking trying to work
unrelated.
on servers.
that includes all the
Yeah.
people on PlayStation Plus, though, because people with PlayStation Plus also got it for free.
Yeah.
So they had to stop all that jazz.
Could have gotten it for free.
Damn.
Yeah.
But is there crossplay between?
Yes.
I don't think
PS5
so. Or I
and-
don't know.
Is that confirmed? I don't know if you're just pulling it out of your ass.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Dude, so he knows.
Dude,
Play
it's
the
fucking
beta.
Battle Royale platforming, dude. Hot new game, dude.
A little low on that variety, but we'll work on it.
It'll
Yeah.
definitely-
Is that really the case? Because you can't really decide what game mode you're gonna play next, right? It's just
yeah,
a random.
Yeah,
mode.
not at
Yeah,
the moment.
just random.
It could
Do
be
you guys
like
know how many modes there are?
25.
There's
total.
not- dude,
25
yeah,
to
you can-
30 total.
No, there's not.
In total.
Is it?
See?
Is it really?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like I think there's a lot, but people aren't getting. They're more or less getting the same stuff.
Yo, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
getting 4 to
for some
5
reason.
every. If you make it to the finale, you're at least getting 4 to 5 of those. So you've
But
already
yeah,
seen
the
one
fact
fifth
that-
of all levels.
Yeah.
But you haven't
Yeah,
bought
but
it yet, huh?
Yeah, you're not guaranteed. No.
What?
Why? Why? What are you waiting for? dude?
Why?
Yeah, what are
for
you
us-
waiting for?
Dude, I've been busy the last couple of days, and now that I'm here, it's just like I'm waiting for somebody to be like, "Hey, let's play it."
Yeah, let's play it.
We've been
As far as
playing
I
all
know.
fucking
As
week.
far as I know,
All right, let's play
dude,
it.
these clowns last night were playing Smite out of all the games they bought.
Fucking Josue, dude. That's his problem, dude. Me, Shane, and Ryan have been playing all fucking week, and Alex, dude.
I would have bought then, but
Did I not play with you guys, dude? I've
No,
been,
you
I've been playing. I've been playing before you guys. I'm a little burnt out.
Oh,
You
On
already
be-
bored of the
on
game.
Beta, dude. Beta. Come on, I've been playing since beta.
Is this so it's the same shit?
but now you play with your boys, and now you're burnt out. Come on, dude.
No, you guys don't
Come
want
on.
to play. You guys are poop.
I'm on
This
every
guy.
fucking day, dude. The games are so quick. You fucking go and you can get to like the finale in like 10 minutes, dude. Come on.
So is there a progression system? Like, what do you unlock to keep?
There's
you
a battle
playing or-
pass, so
Yeah, Battle Pass is
that's
free.
about it.
But why?
Battle Pass is free.
'Cause-
But why? I don't know. To
Why is there a
incentivize
battle
progression.
pass? No, like,
But is it
like,
like in general?
yeah, it's not. I don't know. That's kind of weird to me.
It's more like a
It's a
progression.
survival game.
It's
so.
more like a progression pass. Like the more you play, the more you honestly unlock, and then yeah, I would guess it's to keep people coming back because they have exclusive like
Mhm.
content in there anyway. So
And every 24 hours, they cycle through the items that you can buy
in
with
the
like
shop,
the
yeah.
currency that they give you.
So that's
It's pretty cool.
Wait,
Yeah.
what the fuck do you get? Hats?
Yeah,
Like it's
skins,
like yeah, but there's skins.
yeah. You get a lower, upper, and then feet skin pretty much.
And then you can paint your skin.
Then you can paint your
Yeah.
skin.
Like my guy's a dinosaur, dude. Like, come on, that's
A
pretty cool.
Dinosaur. That's lame, dude.
Oh,
Oh,
is that exclusive to today or?
it was exclusive for yesterday.
Ah.
Yeah, I didn't have enough time to buy the tail, so I only have the top part of it.
That's still funny. Though.
the important piece.
Dude, Don, you gotta play
Yeah,
it. It's a
'cause-
fun game.
Yeah, I was talking to a few people and they didn't think it was worth $20. What do you guys
What?
think?
What? Well, I could understand that because after a while, you know, maybe if just playing like 3 hours, you could be like, okay, I've seen enough. I mean, alone, I'm like, okay, I'm a little bored now. But then playing with the boys, it's always like obviously it's always gonna be funner. But I feel like within time, especially now with the game being $20, it seems like every season is going to be 60 days to 65 days. So in 2 months, we're going to be definitely getting a new season, and then B, more game modes to the game, and then probably more patches like create your own level kind of stuff, or who knows what.
Like a private server where you can let's say for like those people that are like on Twitch, it'd be really great to just invite 60 of your followers and just say, hey, let's just play a little private server, you know?
Yeah.
Put custom lobby. That'd be pretty nice.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So it's definitely a launch. It's having like a little launch fever where it's like everybody's liking it because of what it is now, but they're not looking towards the future of like this game can definitely be huge with time, and I really can't wait to see how the game progresses in a year where it's still. I'm pretty much gonna guarantee it's still gonna be popular within a year.
Oh fuck yeah! Like, and even if it like I'm not gonna sit down and play 6 hours of this game. Like, a good half hour here, a good hour there. It's like that's all you need, man. Then you can just play some more tomorrow. It has pretty good replayability, dude.
Yeah,
How much is the battle pass? Like $10 or
it's free.
It's
It's
free.
free.
cheaper? Oh, but okay. So
that-
usually the first one would be free now.
well,
In
that
most cases, I feel like a lot of games do that.
it feels like the battle pass it feels like they're trying to like push a battle pass because it's just more of an incentive to play, and then I feel like they're gonna do the same thing next season, but then obviously have a premium version of it where you get like other skins, but that might be, who knows. But at the moment
Mm.
it's free and it has a buttload of content in it. And who knows if they're still gonna continue with free ones. But I wouldn't see why they wouldn't,
Okay.
because it adds more. It adds more. It gives more incentive to play every day. You know, like, oh, I want to get this.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Pay to progress.
More like it's skins, to be honest. I don't know if there's like really a pay to
yeah.
win aspect of this game.
Yeah. No, yeah, but it's just like any other battle pass. Like I think battle passes are all cosmetic for the most part.
Yeah.
But that's the progress. That's the reason you keep playing. You're like, oh, I'm about to unlock this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well spend the next hour or two playing,
Right.
grinding it out, pretty much, right?
Yeah,
But no, yeah, I think I'll check it out sooner. Once we all agree to get on and play it, I'll
Dude,
I
probably.
mean,
we're
right
always
after
on.
this, come on now.
Dude, come on, yeah, like, just buy right now, dude.
Buy right now.
I'm down to play right after.
Download it.
Gonna hit you.
There's 1 gig, dude. Simple
Oh.
as shit, dude.
Internet here at home.
My
Might take a
internet
minute.
at home.
Premium.
I'm crying a
Not
little more,
good.
dude.
It's not great. It's not.
Okay, drive back to your home in Colorado and then come back, dude.
Yeah, have your
Come on.
Tesla drive itself over there.
No.
Yes.
Actually, yeah, no.
You thought about it for a second.
No. 8 hours? Nah.
To
No,
download
yeah,
1
a gig
gig?
won't be a gig. Yeah, it's not worth it. But it's annoying because I can only have like, for example, when my when people who live in this house are like streaming shit or doing anything, it's rough.
Dude,
It,
log into
like,
the modem and just kick everybody off.
Shit drops.
I'm like, oh no, the internet's off.
Kick them off.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
they know I've been working, so they've been good about it. But sometimes I catch them and I'm like, "What?
How much time? And
How much? What?
how much people you have in your house? Don't you have like a couple people that stream or something?
He's Mexican, dude. Like
4?
20.
A full house?
4 people, 4 other people.
Mm-hmm.
Not too bad.
Does that include the
But
dog?
no,
And
he's
the
not
baby?
people.
He's using the internet.
The baby's not a person?
No, I did count the child. Well, she has her own fucking iPad and shit.
Oof, dude.
I wish I had
Oh
Playing
no,
videos all
starting them
day.
off early, dude.
I didn't buy them. No, but yeah, I'll definitely check it out here in a bit. I think it'll be fun. It'll be fine. It's not like
I mean, that's what I thought too, to be honest. Like the variety and everyone complaining, I thought like, geez, this game's gonna get boring after like 2 sessions or something. But honestly, like, it's pretty fun with the whole group of people, and then you're just like competing with each other.
Mm-hmm.
I remember one time last time I played, I fucked Alex over on purpose.
So you aren't guaranteed to be in a group then. Like
are.
I don't think there's team battles.
Yeah, you'll always get stuck on the same team.
Yeah.
You can queue up with
Oh no, like so the people you queue up with, you're gonna be in the modes where you're cooperating and helping each other out.
Yeah.
You're gonna be playing with each other.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And they have a little symbol, a really small symbol above your other your party, so you can tell who's who.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah, definitely a game to check out. Really cheap, really fun. Like, there's fucking moments where I'm just like dying of laughter because it's fucking stupid what happens to your character. And just getting tossed around and shit. It's stupid. It's infuriating but hilarious.
Yeah, because it's made by the what do they make?
Human Fall Flat,
There,
or is it Human Fall Flat?
Like that.
Pretty sure it's the same guys, right?
because there's games like that have the same general like vibe to it. Like you're kind of like a devoid human.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
physical
He's talking about.
textures,
Oh.
yeah. But there was one where you played it where you
It's
punch against people. Wasn't that against-
Devolver Digital.
Gang
wasn't it?
Beast.
They just published it, I think. Gang Beast, yeah. I don't know if it's made by the same guys. Maybe not. But it's either Human Fall Flat or Gang Beast, or they could all be or they could all be made by the same person. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's a good next step, I guess. Massive multiplayer.
No, it's not a good next step. Not being able to play your PS4 controllers on your PS5.
Oh my god, did I fucking heard about that? That is retarded.
Did you know that's always been a thing?
Yes.
Like, what do you mean? Like, you can't use
Like,
a
it's-
PS3 controller on a PS4?
No,
Pretty
yeah.
sure.
So yeah. Anytime you go up like PS2 to PS3, PS3 to PS4,
Yep.
you couldn't. The only reason you can actually play certain games with a
Mhm.
PS3 controller, I think it was PS3, right, on the PS4, or what was it that way? Because they essentially had to build something for it to make games compatible. So it was kind of like an afterthought. But when they announced this, everyone's like, well, me specifically, I was like, oh no shit, like this is what PlayStation kind of does.
Mm.
I think Nintendo's the same. Maybe Microsoft isn't. Maybe their Xbox, because their Xbox controllers might be friendly, because they're kind of the same. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. But generally speaking, it was kind of like, oh, okay. But they did say that like PS4 accessories,
Mhm.
like PS4, like PS, they have to have that PlayStation official things like fight sticks, driving, like accessories, anything that's an accessory, like a controller accessory, will be compatible on the PS5. So
It's funny because Microsoft pretty much is like everything works for our system, so it's kind of a big middle finger to the PlayStation. It's like, hey, you can use any Xbox controller on this, and it's funny because you know the Microsoft X Cloud, that cloud gaming that they're doing. They even confirmed that you can even use DualShock 4 for the Xbox X Cloud gaming. So it's like, and then over here you have PS5. Oh, you can't use DualShock 4. It's like,
yeah,
really, guys? Like, if Xbox can do it, why the hell can't you?
I was hoping they would actually make it so that you could. That way, they would cut back on costs on the PS5. I was hoping maybe that'd be a strategy they'd be aiming for, so that way, like, PS5 could be a little bit cheaper. But I guess it's not.
yeah.
Because it'd be stupid to have like 3 DualShock 4 that you paid for, and then like now you get into PS5s, they're just irrelevant. It's like that's just a waste of my money.
Time to plug it into my computer.
You're right. That doesn't mean there can't be something down the line, but like I said, on the PS4, very limited.
Mhm. That's a damn shame.
I forget which way it worked. Because I it was dumb. I think it was like you could play certain PS3 games. I don't know. It's fucking weird. But yeah, I mean that kind of sucks.
Kind of they dropped the ball on that one real hard.
I mean, I could see them possibly
Really?
making
Like,
some kind of
next gen console.
That's what I'm
Hey, you
saying.
guys can't use previous gen because you guys suck. It's like
I can see what Alex is talking about, because although we're used to it with like PlayStation, it feels like it was more acceptable back then. It was like, okay, it's PS3 to PS4. It was like PS4 to PS5. It's kind of like, okay. I mean, I kind of expected at least some kind of adaptability. Like maybe you can use like certain functions of the PS4 controller, but to have it outright not even be usable is kind of ridiculous.
But like the whole. Well, go ahead.
I could see some kind of like firmware later down the line, or like just a patch, like just being it so like, oh, now you can use your PS4 controllers, but can't use your microphone on it or something dumb like that.
This is stupid. It's like
really...
Microsoft's been doing this for a long time. It's like the whole thing about this is next gen console. You know, it's like better system, but the same dumb gimmicks from the last console.
Better ingredients,
like,
Papa John's.
Well, so strangely enough, like PS5 will be backwards compatible with the PS4, like PS4 games. So like, if I own a controller and a PS4, you know, I probably trade those things in and get, you know, trade up for a PS5, right? But at the same time, no, but at the same time, if you're playing PS4 games on a PS5, why can't you use a PS4 controller, right?
Yeah.
Right.
It's kind of weird. I mean, because the way I see it, like right now, I own 2 of them, but one of them is actually busted, like it's fucked, and the other one, I don't know. Like I like it on my PC a lot, so that's my PC go-to PC controller for now. But I don't know. I think the PS5, if it's a good controller, like I don't even know if it's a good controller. It'll suck if it's not like a great control, like as good as a controller.
Yep.
And they're making me play it, but yeah, we'll see. I have to get my hands on it first to see if I even like it. But
yeah,
it breaks within the first 5 minutes. Oh no.
Well, it's not the first. Sony actually had a couple of bullshit things they did. Marvel's Avengers, they pretty much Sony announced that Spider-Man's going to be exclusive to Sony, like to the PS4 or PS5 version, I guess.
Yep.
So some people got pretty pissed because they were like, why are you like gatekeeping a character? Like this is a character with full abilities, you know, its own costumes and everything, and you're literally denying every other console or even the PC from like.
But isn't Spider-Man still owned by Sony?
Yeah.
So it's
like that's why they able to do that. But
yeah, exactly.
But it's like Avengers. It's like he's part of the Avengers. That's really like even though from like if we look past the game and you know see businesses as businesses, we're like, okay, that makes perfect sense. But it's still super shitty. It's like imagine if one company had rights to a character and then they sell you, hey, these are the Avengers, except this guy. we can't have him.
Thor.
I know he's not a frontline Avenger, but he's still an Avenger nonetheless.
Yeah.
But yeah, like things were kind of like in the past, like Josue was saying, like that was kind of okay. Like having like gatekeeping characters, it was really shitty, but no one's really done that in a long time. Like
was the Spider-Man for the PS4 that came out, was that an exclusive?
Yep.
Yeah, so then what's the whole point of people being so upset that it's an exclusive for the new one? So it's like I just don't get it.
That's the thing. If Avengers wasn't exclusive on the PS4, I think people would be fine with that. Content exclusive is where people are getting pissed about. Like fighting games actually were notorious for this way. PlayStation had like Kratos and Soul Calibur. Star Wars, remember the Star Wars exclusivity between like Yoda on Xbox Yeah.
And then
And
don't
Darth
forget
Vader on PlayStation.
what was it? In the infamous guy in Street Fighter Cross Second.
Oh yeah.
Cole.
A bunch of weird shit. So yeah, like I feel like it's been more common with fighting games. But it's been a long time since anyone's done that. Like, I don't know. Like I see why people are mad. Like if people are excited for this game and then you're telling me you can't play a character unless I play the specific version, I'd be pretty upset too. Especially on PS4, like, come on.
I wonder how long it'll be exclusive for though. Like, is the exclusivity deal
dude,
just the whole lifetime of the PS5, or is it just like a year?
I think just like at launch or something for a while after launch.
You think I don't know, dude. I feel like this is like a permanent thing. Until Sony says, okay, you can play as Spider-Man on your Xbox, and I don't know if they'd be willing to do that. I really don't.
I can't see them doing it.
Like, what other company can do something like that? If you think about it, Sony, yeah, it's kind of sucks because like Sony and PlayStation, like whatever, like, you know, all these companies and their subsidiaries and shit like that. It kind of sucks that it goes that far back, you know.
I mean, what other Spider-Man exclusive game has come out for the Xbox?
I think
like a standalone
Web
Spider-Man, not just
something like that.
Standalone?
Yeah, like a standalone Spider-Man, not some like play as Spider-Man in this game over here in this Marvel game, like a Spider-Man game.
It's been a while. It's been a hot minute, but it's happened. Because like there has been like outside of movie games, which would actually be probably Sony exclusive. There's been
The Amazing Spider-Man 2 for Xbox One. Okay, so yeah, there is a standalone. Yeah, there's a standalone Spider-Man game.
They played they played a game with them. Like, wouldn't you be mad if like take a franchise you really like and then even a fighting game this way, like if somebody were to take away a fighting character unless you play a specific version, like actually I think Tekken didn't do that. I'm just saying that's shitty. And people who actually like Spider-Man a lot, that's just really, really shitty.
I mean, it is the highest selling superhero in the world.
I know it was at some point. I don't know if it still is.
I'm pretty sure it still is, dude. But
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's like someone complaining that there's a Microsoft exclusive that's not coming to PS4. It's like, okay. I mean, that's kind of the whole point of exclusive games, right? So I don't know why people are getting upset. It's like it's exclusive games. That's always been a thing.
No, but the reason I want to make that the reason why I want to say content exclusive is because it's like it's like you getting like 90% of the game and somebody else getting the full 100. You're paying the same amount of money as they are for a full game. You're getting like one less character, and get like Avengers characters are actually a pretty big deal. Yeah. Like in this specific game, there's like a lot of shit you can do with the character. Like you level them up, you unlock costumes, you unlock their abilities. You know, it's kind of like getting cut from a game.
Like, I guess like it makes sense in if you're talking about like a Street Fighter where let's say they brought Spider-Man to Street Fighter for PS4, but not for Xbox. Okay, I get that. That's an exclusive character. It's a Sony character.
Yeah, but no one would expect. No one would expect like, oh, Spider-Man Street Fighter. That's weird, but I guess Sony did it. But this is like the Avengers game, right? It's like Spider-Man makes sense in this game. Why are you selling it as exclusive content? It's like Spider-Man would have been in here, should have been in here, and now you're taking it away because it's it's not on a Sony console.
But we're talking about two different games though. That one is just including him as an extra DLC character, and now we're talking about a full standalone game. It's like it's two completely different things.
What do you mean? Like, well, that's the thing. It's not. Avengers is weird because it's not. I think is it a free to play game?
I mean, the game coming out for the PS5 is what, the Miles Morales one, right? Is it just called Spider-Man?
It's called Spider-Man Miles Morales.
So yeah, see, Miles Morales. So it's like, okay, that's a specific standalone Spider-Man game, right? It's not some DLC for a game coming out for both Xbox and PS4. That's the difference. Whereas if let's say Spider-Man was coming out for both systems, but the Xbox one you weren't playing as Spider-Man. It's like,
that's the thing. Avengers is coming out on all systems.
So you're talking about Miles Morales?
No. There's an Avengers game.
Yeah, see, no, I'm not talking about the Avengers game. I'm talking about the Miles Morales game.
Yeah, but
are people upset about the Miles Morales being
No, people are upset that Spider-Man won't be. He will be, and the Avengers game that's coming out on Xbox, PC, and Sony, but that Sony was able to make it so only Spider-Man is allowed on their PlayStation console.
Okay, so we're not talking about Miles Morales, the Miles Morales game. We're talking about a future.
So yeah, so Avengers is its own. It's a completely new game called what? Is it just called Marvel Avengers?
At the moment,
it's a completely new game. Yeah, it's a completely new game just called Avengers, and the idea of this game is to play as any heroes you want.
Okay.
And Sony's coming out and saying, "Hey, Spider-Man, he's only exclusive to Sony." Only. So the Xbox guy who buys the same game that I do on Sony does not get Spider-Man.
Okay, that makes sense. I thought we were talking about the Miles Morales game.
Oh no!
That makes sense. Okay, yeah, that's pretty stupid. Then yeah, come on, Sony. Okay, I get that one.
I'm like, why are you arguing with me?
I thought we were talking about a different game because I didn't know we were making a Avengers game.
Are you not pro-consumer?
When we talk about Spider-Man, the only one I can think of was the one that they announced, the Miles Morales one.
Legit.
The best comparison I could make is like how if you were to buy like a Pokemon game, and obviously the legendary is on one game and the other legendary is on the other.
Yeah, I find that annoying. I mean, it's still the same console, but two different games. I find that. I usually buy the dual pack anyways, but I do find that kind of annoying that I have to essentially beat two games.
Yeah,
it is a bit annoying. I get that. So makes sense. Still pretty relevant.
So yeah, no, that's pretty shitty of them doing that bullcrap. And also Sony had a state of play today. I don't know if you guys watched that.
State of play.
It's pretty small, pretty brief.
I did not see anything. What was it about?
Did they say anything?
Just a bunch of indie stuff, really.
Wow.
And then they showed off the way that game called Godfall plays.
Okay.
Remember that game that keep piping as a launch title? Yeah. That looks pretty lame.
It is a launch title. It'll probably be forgotten within a year.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be that the way they're trying to sell it as is like a Diablo, a third person Diablo looter.
Horde mode.
You know. What do you mean? Well, like you know, it's kind of like okay, you're gonna get. It's all about looting and shit. It's all about killing enemies and like there's different environments and it's just supposed to be a fucking looter.
Yeah, I think about like zombie games, like Call of Duty Zombies. Wow.
For those games? How?
Yeah, third person.
How do you compare that to Diablo?
That's pretty much what it is.
It's a zombie
that's pretty much
game.
hordes of enemies running at you, and all you gotta do is defeat them.
No.
And one of them one of them's third person, one of them's fucking over the top, fucking mouse button clicks.
This guy's telling us that Diablo is the same as zombie game.
Yeah, I don't know where you're getting this zombie game from, dude. Like,
what?
Those are like completely miles apart.
But I get what he's saying. He's just saying that there's like pretty much the screen is filled with enemies in a Diablo game that you just like mash your way through with button inputs, and then you and then shooters are like hordes of zombies. But that's a loose comparison, I swear.
Your mom's loose.
All right, Jesus.
Do you guys ever play any of the Pikmin games?
No.
I
Never?
really don't get the appeal of those games.
Hey, it's basically remember that game?
I don't get it.
Fuck it.
But it's like a
I've
puzzler.
I've seen people play Pikmin, and I just don't get why they keep playing Pikmin.
I mean, I don't know the appeal of it either. I never played any of them. Well, I
Yeah.
played one of them. I think it was. I want to say it was with a GameCube. I can't remember if it was not. And it's. I don't know. I guess I didn't pick up the appeal of it. You know, you come in your little squads of the little Pikmin.
Mhm.
But yeah, they're making Pikmin 3 Deluxe for the Switch.
Was that
Was that the latest title?
I don't know if it's a remake or not. I've never kept up with the Pikmin series to know if like this is a new one.
That game's pretty popular though, isn't it? Like people actually love that game.
Yeah, it is. It's like a little puzzle
Little
game.
Yeah.
little alien men.
Last one I saw
Yeah.
was on the Wii, the one where you could just throw them with the remote control.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure with the Switch having the Joy-Cons, you could probably do the same thing. since it
Yeah,
has motion
I can see
controls.
that.
They need to
I
get
don't
the like Mario Galaxy over, dude. Seriously.
Yeah, that could be.
Oh,
that
hell
would
yeah.
Oh my
definitely
God.
be.
A new Mario
I
Sunshine.
really want to play that so bad.
Oh, Mario Sunshine.
But yeah, I mean, I'll probably pick up Pikmin. I never played anyone like all the way through or anything, so why not pick it up? You know.
How
Go
much?
for it. I
Yeah,
really,
honestly, it's
it's-
probably good.
I never read, because I've never seen someone explain to me why they like Pikmin.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause they don't.
I don't know.
It just looks like a scenery puzzle game. You just kind of like command the dudes to move
Yeah.
stuff around to get to an objective, and
Yeah, and you need a certain
probably a
amount.
really broad like of it, but like I don't know. That's what it looks
Yeah.
like.
certain colors, certain colored Pikmin do certain things and all that stuff.
Tell us how it is, Alex. None of us speaking.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll
apparently
definitely give him a
there's
recommendation.
a co-op mode in it.
Online.
Nice. I'll play with
you mean?
Elizabeth. I'll play with Elizabeth.
Online co-op?
I don't know. Is this co-op? That might be worth some. I don't know. That's cool.
No.
No.
No, what?
I'm just kidding.
Very good.
I know.
Mhm.
Another game I wanted to play. Baldur's Gate. Pushback.
You got
Is
pushed
it?
back?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Or no, the early access. So the early access in August, they decided not to go with it. So we
Mhm.
knew the full release was going to be later, but they essentially decided like, hey, we're not going to do this.
Was it an
Mhm.
excuse?
We're not doing early access yet. Oh, to
Yeah,
be
early,
fair,
yeah.
they weren't really. I didn't see a lot of confidence in August. So people were like, I was kind of surprised myself. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? That's like around the corner,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and it'd probably be like maybe the first act,
Yep.
if that. So
short.
you're not even getting the full game. So, well, I think the first act could probably net you like 30, 40 hours. We're talking about. If this is by
Right.
the same guys by Divinity, yeah, the first act will be probably pretty long.
But I mean, we'll hear. Say August 18th. We'll hear more information about the early access.
Yeah, they're gonna talk about it more of it. I mean, to be fair, I don't think we were gonna play the early access. I think we'd rather play the full game. But
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that was a good move on them to just like kind of focus on maybe finishing it up more before releasing an early access.
no, yeah. So it's
Absolutely.
fine. I'm looking forward to the announcement though.
Oof, dude.
That's gonna be a good one. Well, delayed. It's kind of cool.
You guys have any? You guys have any opinions on the Nintendo stocks going up by like 400%, or the sales going up by 400%?
I don't have any opinion. I mean,
Stocks.
like, they really capitalized on the lockdown, dude. Like
Yeah.
with mobile, like portable games.
Yeah.
You know,
I-
especially with they did a
games in
really good-
general. Okay, so get this. I think Nintendo just had just happen to have the best timing for their releases.
Oh hell
Like,
yeah!
because every other company was kind of like, well, this specific for the last 6 months that COVID's been happening or whatever. There hasn't like a lot of like there hasn't been like huge games like to be honest, PlayStation had a couple of exclusives come out. They all crushed it. Fall Guys is crushing it. And then
Mhm.
the Switch, what you were saying, they're crushing it. I just think games in general are just crushing it
Yep.
more than ever. And I think Nintendo probably had the best hand out of everyone
Oh
else.
hell
'Cause
yeah!
they just happen to have things.
Like at the height of it, they
People
released
buy.
that Animal Crossing, so it came out at the perfect time.
Yeah, when people wanted to actually go out and interact with each other.
Hmm
I want to go camping. Oh, I'll just do that in this game.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's pretty disgusting.
Like,
Did you
good
guys-
on
did
them.
you guys see how China started banning Animal Crossing?
Is it because of like there was like there was a thing that was mistranslated or something like that in China? Actually, I don't know. I heard that it's banned in China, but I heard that it was never actually being sold in China, so it didn't really
Yeah,
it didn't,
so-
like, it didn't really affect it in sales or anything because nobody had a copy. Nobody could get a hold of a copy over there.
Well, the thing about this was that they were actually banning imports, so people trying to import the game.
But why?
Mhm.
Because it got pretty political with people like being anti-China because of the whole
Hong Kong protests.
the Hong Kong protests. So people would like deliberately set up their Animal Crossing area as like
Anti-China.
anti-China shit.
What? That's...
Mm.
God damn it.
Dude,
Yep.
have you not seen what China does? Like how gaming is over there?
Yeah, I
Like-
mean, yeah, I know about
Yeah,
that,
like
that,
they're making it like so everybody online has to use the real names now.
yeah. I've seen
You
all
know?
that, and then
Oh dang, nice.
that I'd never want to go there ever, but
Maybe
even
there's
as
some
a
pretty nice
tourist.
places.
Yeah, I hear it's pretty good. In Hong Kong at least.
Same.
Not anymore.
Yeah, not.
Well, yeah, I don't know about now,
Countryside.
but
We'll see where it's at in what 25 years. When are they free from China? Actually,
What's up?
they're supposed to be a part of a. They were a part of what? Fucking the UK until
Hong Kong, yeah.
yeah.
And Hong Kong gave it back to them, and under the condition that they remain like sovereign and they make their own kind of laws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So so pretty much China's like I don't believe they started selling consoles like the PS3 or like
Mhm.
or like it's weird like with consoles like it wasn't until like recently or the last like 5 to 10 years or something that they actually started to sell consoles
Mhm.
and manufacturing them and selling them in China, which is kind of bizarre to me. I'm like, everyone had to go out and find a way to get consoles, which is kind of weird
Yep.
to me. But I guess that's why PC was really popular in China more than anything.
Are we banned in China?
Probably now.
Is
Yeah.
Stuck in Q banned in China?
I mean, dude, they do a lot of shit. I mean, shitty things, really. Would you guys be okay with like, because it's not just China that like China will be like, hey, we need to use your real name. But at the same time, would you guys be okay with like, I think it's Korea they use your social security?
are you serious?
What? To
Yeah.
play online games?
South Korea, yeah.
That's
To play
stupid.
games, you need to use your social to do like
register?
online, just to play online, just to register to play.
Oh, that's stupid, dude.
I would be if like
Like,
the rest of the
mm.
world was using it, but they're not.
It's weird, isn't it? Like China's excuse for like taking people's names is apparently they want to have data, but
Keep
even with all that
records.
information, they could probably like discriminate people who play games, maybe.
Right, like especially like their social system that they're doing. Maybe like
Yeah,
if
exactly,
someone
social
has like a
grading,
low
yeah.
like a low social grading, maybe they'll be like, oh, we removed your access to playing online games because you're a bad person.
They're actually like using
Mhm.
that point system, right? Like,
Yeah.
oof, you're a number now, boy.
I mean, it's kind of
So I'll-
fascinating because like we kind of have it a little bit, not really, not to that extent, not to the
Credit
point where it like
scores.
dictates, but credit scores do dictate whether or not you can get a home and a
Yep.
car or anything. But it's kind of like it could get worse.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know. It seems weird to me. It's like, why the fuck do you need any of my information? I'm just playing a fucking game.
Right.
Like I don't know. I just don't like them having that information.
It's like we already get enough. We get enough spam on our fucking phones. Like making that just having us register our social security or something on an online just for an online game. It's like that's just asking for someone to leak or break into some systems and steal all our social security numbers. It's like no, thank you.
Yeah. It's kind of weird because like if people wanted to make several accounts, they really can't. It's like one
Mhm.
social is tied to the game, I think. So if you were
That's
to play an
dumb.
MMO or make a different character, unless the game lets you, it's like okay.
Buy social securities on black market. Okay.
Right. Strangely enough, I don't know if I saw this correctly, but people made it sound like, hey, because like South Korea does have some games, and if people wanted to register, I don't know if some people were willing to give their social to people, or just something really bizarre like that, where it's like, what the fuck, you're actually gonna like
How much?
let me play this game?
How much,
Yeah.
how much do I get if I sell it?
How much
$20.
do I get?
Hey, come on, money.
$20 for identity. Okay.
I'll be honest, yeah, because like your identity isn't worth all that much. Neither is your credit card information. People can buy like thousands of credit card numbers for like pennies.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of ridiculous. You think this information's expensive? Nah. Because people know that if they use things maliciously, like a credit card, they can only maybe make one transaction, and then they'll be like caught. They'll likely be caught. It might not even go through. So
Yep.
yeah, that's why people just buy a shit ton of them to see which one works.
Yeah.
Mental.
But yeah, man. That's the world we live in.
Awful. Kinda.
Some crazy stuff has been happening. Some shooters that we actually started playing, or not shooters that we've been playing, but shooters that we have played.
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty had a pretty cool one where they actually decided to blow off the roof off the stadium. You guys remember that stadium in the game?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
They're
So you
essentially
can't go inside.
Yeah, you can go inside now
Oh.
with a new update.
Yeah.
So they
How big
literally
that update?
made
50 gigs.
36.
it 36.
36 gigs.
The size of the game right now is like, I think it's around 200 gigs.
It's over. I'm pretty sure it's over 200 by now.
They're looking at another patch to actually fix the size of that.
Yeah, I mean they'll do that. They'll probably like find a way to like save a shit ton of memory. So,
Mm-hmm.
but the shitty part is that you have to download more to do that. But
Yep.
it'll probably cut it back. But I thought that was pretty cool that they actually like paid attention to that, because like that was like one of the biggest things that I kind of hated, or like when we were at the stadium, I'm like, what the fuck, dude? You can't even go inside this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And now it's a whole like level. It looks pretty big too, actually. It looks pretty massive the way that I've seen it.
Yeah, the first day it launched, I remember seeing a bunch of people just dropping in. So the whole lobby was pretty much just dropping into this new area. It was pretty cool to see. Because everybody's just so interested, they didn't care whether they lived or died. It was just like, I want to see what's in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd probably be the same way. But people just with helicopters just getting free, like 20 kills.
Yeah.
Just mowing everybody
Wait,
down in the air.
Do you know what those fucking codes were used for on the doors?
Those
like on those
launch codes?
bunkers? Yeah. I think there's a whole aspect to that, but I haven't seen anything else about it.
Yeah, I've seen that some people did collect some Easter eggs on that, but I don't know what's in them. I didn't dive that deep into that stuff.
Because there's these weird like bunkers that you can approach with like a door kind of, and there's like a number pad you can fuck with, and you just press buttons and nothing happens.
We actually found one of those. Remember?
Yeah, we found the
We did?
bunker. Yeah.
Or you did it
Yeah,
this way?
we did.
Oh,
We found a bunker,
nice.
and it's funny because like the first or second time we played, I remember we launched in that like TV station or the whatever it was,
Mhm.
and I found a phone that was ringing, and you could answer it, and it was just like beep 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 beep. It was just
Morse
like,
code.
yeah, Morse code. I was
God
like, what the
damn it.
fuck? And then I
It's pretty
answered it
badass.
again, and then nothing happened. I answered it again, nothing
Yeah.
happened. So I didn't get
It's
it.
weird, isn't it? They just put like really weird, obscure, vague things, and it's like, how do I figure this shit out?
And then I think
Connect the dots, the numbers.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like it's an entire fucking map. I'm gonna die probably trying to like solve this fucking thing.
remember the numbers,
But
Mason.
I don't know. That was pretty cool. And then I talked to Nod a little bit about this, but Siege had a pretty big update too, where they added a kind of like a fun mode
Zombies.
where no,
Zombies.
That was terrible.
no. So I think it's still attacker and defenders, except the attackers can turn into drones whenever they want. So they essentially become like they're a person, and then if they're getting shot, they can turn to a drone, and then they can like pretty much reappear as their entire character.
That's funny.
So
That's so troll.
it's a whole mechanic where you can like turn into a drone and back to your normal self, and then do it over and over.
Autobots roll out.
That sounds funny.
It's, people are kind of scared because they're like, oh shit, people are gonna figure out how to like hack this and come up with some like code essentially where they could essentially turn themselves invisible or turn
Yeah.
themselves into put themselves in areas that they shouldn't be in.
Mhm.
And just a bunch of crap like that. But I don't know, that update seemed pretty badass. I'm like, that's a really fun way to make a game mode that we
Yep.
haven't seen in a long time. Yeah, dude. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, I haven't been playing shit really. So it's Final
Yeah.
Fantasy. I mean,
Since
I
when,
played a
dude?
little bit of
Every
Final
time
Fantasy
I'm on,
last night.
nobody's on, dude.
Last night. I
Oh,
know
these guys are playing
Alex
tonight.
has been messaging me to get on. And...
Fuck yeah, dude.
You've been ignoring him?
This idiot never on.
I would join the call and I'd be like, oh, I was busy, or I'd message him like, oh, sorry, I wasn't on.
Yep. It's on like
Sure you
10:30 or some shit. By the time I'm ready to go to sleep.
Yeah, that's when I started playing. But yeah,
No Rogue Company, Adan? Still haven't touched that yet?
I'm waiting for you guys. You guys are too busy building Smite. We have all these cool games.
Adan.
You play
Cool
the shit
games, dude.
Adan. Excuse me.
Hmm.
You've been gone for 3 days.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
3 days.
A boy's
Yeah.
gotta eat, dude.
Work
we're
is
always
keeping
here,
me
dude.
busy.
We're always
What?
here, man.
Always
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, but I told you guys what I was doing.
I told you guys. What we doing?
And now I'm here. So now I
Make
want to play
time.
these cool games.
Oh.
Now let's play.
Make
We're gonna
time.
play after this.
Talking about like playing like
What we
Temtem,
playing?
right?
I'm
Dude, that
I'm down
game
to
is
hop
not-
on whenever you guys want to hop on.
Dude, it's they announced
Temtem?
it that's coming for the PS5.
That's cool.
Yeah. No new updates?
As far as I
they
know,
added
dude,
they added that one new island, as far as I know. But
I stopped playing after a couple hours, and I was like, okay, this is all right. I don't know.
when
I
did
was
you
in a,
when did you stop?
I don't remember. I have to check, but I stopped playing pretty early.
Mm.
And
What's
because
up?
at that time we also just kind of dropped off, anyways.
I think you joined a little bit later than us.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they have a new island, and I remember making it to the. Oh, I don't know if that's a spoiler. You guys don't mind, do you?
I don't really care. I'm probably not
First
gonna have to
Dude,
do it
it's
again.
just Pokemon.
Psycho?
Yeah.
You make it to like the crystal / like ghost island, pretty much. So
Yeah.
you meet like fucking dead Temtems, not dead Temtems. They're like cool looking Temtems. And then they add a new island which has more content. I just wish they would add more content more frequently,
Mm-hmm.
or at least had a more stuff to do other than just breeding at endgame.
Mhm.
Like I'd like some kind of like even like a casino type system where you could earn time, like kind of like what Pokemon Red, the original one, where you
Yep.
could go to a casino and earn like a what was it?
Hell yeah.
What's his name? Fuck.
Porygon?
Porygon. There you go.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, like I'd like to see something like that, where like an Eevee or certain specific Pokemon that way. I'd do that. That'd be fun. I remember me and Nod tried our hand at shiny hunting for a night.
Oh, I stopped because that one dude, one of your friends, came in and was like, "Oh, dude, I remember when I spent a month trying to get one shiny." I was like, "No, we're done doing that."
He was trying to look for a shiny Eevee, or not Eevee. What was it? Vulpix.
Legendary or something. I don't
It was a
remember his
Vulpix.
name.
Looking for shiny Vulpix.
Oh yeah, that guy was.
Yeah.
You're talking about Pokemon?
Yeah. Well, now we're
Yeah.
talking about
Oh.
Pokemon. Yeah.
Oh.
But
Mhm.
yeah, no.
Dude, those updates look nice though. The ones for the Pokemon that make it pretty much normal again, where they're bringing back some of the old Pokemon again.
Mm.
Yes.
I gotta
That's
hop on
cool.
Temtem again. I'll hop on when any of you guys want to hop on. Be fun to hop on.
We'll see. We'll see.
Hey. Yes.
With with Fall Guys being the hot thing right now, probably wouldn't touch it for quite a while.
We still have an
Dude.
MMO to play.
Oh,
What?
Still have an MMO to play next week.
Yes.
We got Fall Guys, Final Fantasy, Rogue Company. What else? Temtem.
That's just you, man.
yeah, that can.
Yeah, it's kind of easy there, man.
You can just play that by yourself.
Come on, you guys.
I'd rather check out that Fantasy Strike game, I swear.
Nah, you won't touch it.
I will touch it.
You said that about most fighting games.
I do play them.
Just because you played Tekken
Do I
for
play
an
them
hour
very
yesterday,
long competitively? No. But you can't say I don't play them. I play them the way I want to play them.
By not playing them?
I do play them. What are you talking about?
No.
I don't play as much, but I play them once a month, dude.
Nope.
Are you telling me no?
Once a month.
I'm sorry, dude.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I've been actually watching a lot of fighting game community stuff. Like people come out with like videos talking about why losing's good for you, why fighting games are hard, what it takes to be the winner's mentality. Like really
Core A
interesting.
Gaming. I think that's one
That guy,
channel I
yeah.
follow a lot.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! All those videos are so good.
Yeah, those videos
So
are
fucking good.
Oof. Alex, I should
Really interesting.
link you guys to some videos that
Let me see, dude.
He pretty much goes into like a lot of like psychological things and like the way humans work and tries to make comparisons with fighting games and why people like them, why they're hard, why
they're
people
boring.
mash buttons. That's
and
debatable.
why people think they're boring.
They're
Pretty
boring.
much
and
all
like
aspects.
MOBAs, like I guess apparently like he did a mobile one where it was like which colors actually impact your gameplay and why like red is usually better than blue in certain games, or like why people have that like mentality of like if you're on the red team you're bound to win more than like why you're compared to like being on the blue team.
Yeah, it's all very good. He does his research and I don't know, his fighting game shit's really fucking good. Made me realize a lot. I don't know, bro. Like, if anything, actually, one of the things I wanted to do in 2020 was actually go to my locals in Colorado.
You what?
Get good, dude.
Go to
Just local
locals.
competition.
Oh, go to local competition.
Because that's where the community's at, and I'd rather play offline. And since I don't live near this way, and I don't think there's a scene here really. Maybe a very small one at that, but not like a scene.
I know some of the guys up in the college up there. They play a lot of Smash, like competitive Smash.
Smash is...
Yeah, I don't. No, that's for smelly.
Smelly. Damn it.
We're smellies.
Smelly people, dude. Smash players are filthy.
That's gross,
Dude,
dude.
surprisingly, in the FGC, Smash players in general have the hardest time getting integrated. We don't consider them part of the FGC.
Dude, they even have a rule where they need to wear
They don't.
deodorant in order to
I feel
participate.
like that's with any competition, dude.
No, but specifically Smash
Yeah,
players, dude. They're notorious.
It's-
I'm telling you right now.
That's gross.
For some reason. For some reason, dude. They're like the most vile people. It's weird, dude. I don't know. Like FGC to me is really cool. Like even though I may not be the most competent when it comes to fighting games or put in as much time as other people, dude, I love watching it. I love playing it sometimes.
Yeah.
And damn.
When you put a little pinky in, it's like
So
okay,
cool.
it's not bad. Like, like just watching some few videos here and there. But when you start actually watching like content creators that revolve around the FGC, which is fighting game community for some of you folk that don't know, you get really like involved and you get digested into like what they're talking about, and then the more you start seeing like what they play and how they play, you're like, oh, let's go check out somebody else or let's see their content. And dude, FGC is fucking cool.
Yeah, because I don't think any other community in the gaming really exists like that.
Yeah,
Like
I mean,
you
every
can't
other
go
I feel like every other one's usually more toxic because the shooting community, like Call of Duty and all that stuff.
the thing is that those communities lend themselves to online, so there's no sense of community really, unless you're like on forums or discussing with people, or maybe you're part of a team or something. Because FGC is all about going to locals and like having that community of people that are like-minded that want to get better at a game. And I don't think, like I said, there's nothing really else like that. That's in person, you know.
Pokemon.
I'm not saying those communities aren't real, but it's just like I said, they're just online communities.
Yeah,
and
more close.
There's no close-knit relationships or anything like that. It's just talking to the internet, really. But yeah, man, that's one of my goals, is to go to locals and get my ass kicked.
Nice. You can do that here.
Make a name for yourself.
I'd rather make new friends this way.
Oh,
oof, dude.
It's okay.
fuck us, right?
Yeah.
Sway doesn't get it. Sway doesn't get how to make people like fighting games. I already talked about this.
I'm not trying to get you to like fighting games. I'm just trying to get you to play.
Yeah, you want to play exactly. You want because there's a video on this too on Corey Gaming. The way he introduces beginners into fighting games, even though he could body them, he doesn't body them because they're not gonna keep playing.
I don't body you that hard.
Yeah, what the hell? So that's what you always do.
No, I don't.
You do. Even when I tried like jumping in, that's all you would do. It's just like, hey, dude, get on, dude. Let me body you real quick.
Like, Sway, you should like. It's weird because we hate it when you handicap yourself.
I have to assert my dominance.
Assert my dominance.
But then if I don't give you guys my all, then you guys are gonna think, oh, you were going easy on me, like you were saying, like you guys think I'm handicapping myself. So it's like
no. See. It strangely enough, it's when you don't do anything that kind of pisses me off. When you're letting me hit you, like you can do very simple mechanics, like keep sweeping me, low jabbing me, doing things, keep throwing me, like a string of like maybe you make yourself predictable on purpose, but you're not letting me get away with like free hits. You're making me work for it still, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, so I gotta get you to work.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like get me to recognize if you make me recognize that you're always like jumping in, sweeping me, and then going for a grab. and like making things kind of repetitive. And if I can adjust or adapt to it, then that's progress.
So what you're saying is
I'm just saying.
you're not gonna play with me anymore.
Sounds
No,
about
because
right.
remember when me and you started playing Tekken?
Yes.
We didn't know anything.
Yes.
That was fun. That was fun for me. That was really fun. Me and Josue kept going back and forth.
And Don was
It
like,
was just
"We're gonna play
crazy.
this game every day.
It's
We're
cool.
gonna learn."
And then
I took it
maybe,
seriously.
probably. And then Josue took it seriously, and then he ran off to the sunset. And then he's like, "Hey, want to play?" And then I think it used to be 50-50, 50% him, 50% me. And then after we came back and played after a few months, his win rate went up to 75%, and I would only win 25%.
And now it's like,
So
maybe win one round.
So Don, this is
No,
your
we haven't
fault for
tried
not,
out,
for
so-
not trying so hard, dude. Not practicing, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not blaming that. I should have like practiced. But now it sucks because I can't play with Josue because people want to play people around their skill level, right?
Mhm.
Getting bodied all the time isn't fun. At all. So which is why I'm kind of like actively avoiding playing with Josue because I have to catch up, and that's on me. If I don't catch up, then I'm not going to play with them unless it's for like fun. But I don't know. I won't stick around as much.
That's why I said
Harsh
you
reality.
and Nod should play, but Nod would body you.
No, but it's weird because it's weird because like yeah, there's like a level to competency when you're playing a fighting games, and I don't know if you guys ever saw that chart, Josue, but I think you're probably at level 3.
There's levels.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's almost.
probably at level 3.
Which ain't bad.
Level.
Brush that hair back, boy.
There's only 5 levels.
Bro, I mean,
There's a Core 8 gaming about it.
probably
Probably level 3.
Level
3.
level.
Dude, you're going a little too far with this bit. Stop.
Level 3 is good.
You just vomit a little bit.
A burp.
This actually applies to everything. It's like a very philosophical aspect. It's like you can either be a beginner, an advanced beginner, competent, and then after competent, there's like
Okay.
I forget the 4th one, and the 5th one's like pretty much like expert level shit, where you're like you know everything about the game, second nature, shit like that. I'm stuck. I think I'm stuck between like 1 and 2.
1.
Apparently, level 3 is the hardest to get out of.
Oh, I know
told
which
ya.
video you're talking about.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I'm there yet.
You don't think you're competent at fighting games?
I'm competent enough, but I still have a lot to learn.
That is that level when you realize that you have a lot to learn. That's exactly what level 3 is. When you look at a fucking mountain, you're like, ah, shit, I don't know anything. There's so much shit I need to fucking do. That is level 3.
Nice.
When you realize that, like even in jobs or video games or anything, like once you get good at something, you realize how much you don't know, and that shows you actually making progress. But level 3 is kind of dangerous because you can actually burn out. If you don't like what you're doing, or if you don't enjoy what you're doing, and you're trying to force yourself to get better at it, you'll burn out. As opposed to learning from your failures and moving forward, you'll get out at level 3.
Yep.
Very good.
Nice.
But yeah, you guys should play fighting games more.
It's kind of like this. Like guys we're saying, getting bodied all the damn time is not fun.
That's why you play.
I don't know. I suck at fighting games. I'd rather just watch.
Surprisingly enough, I felt so excited when these guys wanted to play Mario vs. Capcom 3 with me.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that back in the day?
Yep.
Because we're talking
And
shit.
you
Or not
bodied
talking
it?
shit. because
Basically
like
blooded me. I don't know what else
I
forgot.
knew. Oh no, I don't think it was Sway. It was Alex and you. It was you and Alexis and you. Not. I don't know
Yeah.
if Sway was
Oh,
there.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
But essentially, I knew Capcom, or like the characters I played as really good, so they saw me go try hard and doing combos like.
You did
Which
the
is kinda
same thing
fun.
fucking
Yeah.
us way, dude.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Damn, dude,
Me-
don't you want us to play the game?
No,
wanna
but they
get
were
those
talking
there.
shit. They were talking like they knew how to play the game.
So I still have my copy.
Yeah, but it's still a really fun game. I'm not gonna lie, but
Yeah, it was fun.
I just wanted to show, just like you said, this way. I just wanted to show them where I was at.
Assert my dominance.
Assert my dominance. As I'm saying, like there are certain games that I have confidence in. Like if I could play Marvel this way and probably beat you.
I'm good at every fighting game in existence.
Fast paced
No.
games like 3v3, like tagging battles. I think I could. Well, that's the thing. You'll do your work and you'll actually put in the time. I think. I don't know if you like those games as much as Street Fighter or Tekken. Like, do you even like Marvel, Capcom, those hyperspeed games?
I never really gave him a chance. I tried Marvel vs. Capcom 3 with you guys, but I don't really care
Oh
for
yeah, you
it.
think you were there?
I don't really care for
That's
it.
what I'm saying. Like if you don't care for it, you're not gonna learn it.
Yeah, I mean, I
You're not
like
gonna learn it.
I played I remember I used to own it back in the day, but that's because you guys wanted me to buy it, and then like I said, I just didn't
Very
really.
fun.
I
That
just-
is actually the fighting game I put my most time into.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Like way too. Like no, dude, this is something I played like every day with my brother and my cousins.
Oh yeah, that's right, because you were getting bodied by your cousin or your brother, I think.
My
One of the two.
brother, no, my cousin. But that's because I let him use simple controls, not advanced. So essentially, it allowed him to like do
Handicap.
combos with like, yeah, pretty much because he didn't want to understand fighting games. He just wanted to beat me up, and it was enough for him to have those limited combos to actually win sometimes. But yeah, that was fun.
No, maybe
Yeah,
if maybe one of those games go on sale or something, maybe I'll pick it up.
Hey, Tekken.
I think I own all of them.
Hey, Tekken.
Oh.
So pick any of them up. Actually, yeah, I think
Tekken, dude.
Tekken out of all of them.
Power Rangers by Power Rangers.
Nah,
Power
Tekken-
Rangers.
Nobody plays Power Rangers. This guy doesn't even play Power Rangers. He just bought it.
I don't care. I'm looking for someone.
It
It's
depends,
a
It's an
really good one.
obscure ass fighting game.
it depends on what
It's
you.
actually a really good fighting game. It just came out
On
last
Steam.
4 months. Yeah,
Power
it's a
Rangers
really good
what?
fighting game. Battle for the Grid or something like that.
Yeah, it's like $20, $19.99.
Battle for the Grid. $20, yeah.
Power. We'll get Tekken.
Dude, it looks so
We'll get
fun.
Tekken 7.
Tekken's a game that's pretty easy to start, but it's high ceiling for sure.
Let's play.
no,
Let's
there's
play
there's a lot
Power
of
Rangers,
fighting
guys. Let's go.
Dude, that game is it's actually similar to Marvel. You have like your characters you can tag in,
Yeah,
assist, and all that shit.
$20, dude. Oh, that's not bad.
We'll get Tekken 7.
Get Tekken.
$40,
Would
no
Alex
thanks.
like Tekken 7?
Tekken 7 G2A. $10.
G2A, CD keys.
$2.
I trust those
$10.
sites.
What do you mean?
You
That's
don't
what
trust-
everybody else got home.
That's where I get them.
Fucking Adan, dude.
I'm just saying, dude, there's a fighting game out there for everyone, dude.
I was just saying, Alex. Oh yeah, there's gonna be
Smash.
we're gonna be going to Evo next
Smash!
year, Alex.
Smash isn't a fighting game. Dude, Evil's canceled. What are you talking
Next year?
Forever, dude.
about? Forever.
No, not forever.
Yes,
Dude, Evo's gone.
they're done with that, dude.
You haven't heard of this?
So were you not listening to the news?
No, I gotta leave. No,
I gotta leave.
no.
You were like, Evil's gonna be back. Like after all that stuff that we happened and everything simmered down, they essentially said Evo is gone.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought, oh, well, that happened. So now somebody else has to pick up the mantle and start something like Evo. But
It'll happen.
we won't.
It'll happen.
Yeah, it'll happen.
It'll happen.
Hopefully
It'll be
man.
Evo.
It'll be Evo.
It'll be Evo.
Practically Evo.
Evo.
Nope.
Can't call it that. Those are the dark days.
Hey.
The dark days.
On the 25th anniversary, it died.
Yep.
When they were gonna play what? Fucking Marvel vs. Capcom 2 again?
Yeah.
Damn.
Disgusting. This
Yeah.
community.
Surprisingly, we talked about fighting games, but we didn't talk about what happened this past week with fighting games. Pretty much all the big developers came out. Capcom. Who else? Bandai. Who else? Arxis. Pretty much all the big dogs from Japan that make fighting games came out, and they pretty much said that they're looking into like better online play. They announced a bunch of characters and season passes. And just a bunch of good shit. So fighting games are doing fine. If not, even better.
No, not better.
Did
evil.
Well, did you know? That's fine.
No, it's not fine. My heart. We're at the last Evo, Adan.
We did it.
heart.
Yeah, we did it. How amazing is that? We actually went to Evo.
It stumped my heart and ran away with it, Adan. Oh.
It was really cool, though. You guys should definitely go to one if you guys get the chance.
There's no more.
Yeah, there's one more, dude. Come on.
There'll be something like it.
Nope.
Next year, we gotta go. Next year, here
Dude,
it comes.
would it even be a Vegas thing anymore?
No.
Who
Well,
knows?
I mean, it might be cheaper if it's not.
Right?
Nice.
Like it's somewhere like Nebraska.
Fucking Nebraska, dude. Or like Chicago
Dude,
or something.
all we need is a stadium, bro.
Here in
We're
the
good.
we got one in Lincoln, don't we? Stadium. Am I wrong?
No one here lives in Lincoln, so I don't know what the fuck.
We live in Nebraska.
Fucking no, sway, dude.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Well, there goes that.
God.
I'm not gonna.
Wait, how about you, Nada? Was there ever a fighting game you liked?
Man,
Did I like?
Smash.
I played a little bit of Tekken, and that's pretty fun. But like, with fighting games, like training and stuff, dude. There's like,
Yeah.
I think I mentioned this before, but there's like a numbing point where it's just like, God damn, dude, I feel like I'm not going anywhere, and this is just repetitive as fuck.
Yep.
And then I just get bored and I stop.
That's kind of the same boat I'm in. It's kind of like,
Like I don't mind getting bodied. Like I understand that there's gonna be like better people out there, but you know you gotta like train and put time
but then you
constantly.
gotta find someone to train with. You're just
uh,
playing AI and shit. It's like you're not gonna. I can't see you just like improving really fucking good if you're not playing against someone that's not AI.
I mean,
So-
that's
so-
what I did.
No, but I guess the way you guys see it is, it's fun in the beginning,
Yeah.
but then you hit a wall. You're like, I can't get away with not knowing anything.
Hmm.
And for me to figure things out, I need to train, and that's where you're
Yeah.
like, fuck that.
Yeah, but you like I don't know, like Josue, like yeah, you train with AI, and yeah, you're better than us. But how much better are you than the people who are out there actually playing competitively
Yeah, I play rank
or
2.
even in online?
I play rank 2 as well. So I mean, I'm like
Yes, yeah,
silver. The equivalent of a silver, I would guess.
Okay.
So
Yeah, it's weird. I will say for like I did actually play online for Marvel vs. Capcom a bit.
Hmm.
But the thing about online fighting games is it's not that well made. I don't like playing online.
yeah, I would
Even
say
though it's the only way I can like reach a bunch of people and play
Mhm.
as them, I don't like it most of the time.
I would say the way I learned is through AI because I just need to learn the fundamentals and like, oh, I can't use this ability after I use this, or I can't do this
Yep.
after this. So that's where I'm saying like, to learn the game, just play against AI, and if I would lose, if I would go on like a 30 win streak and lose once, I would be like, why the fuck did I lose?
Would you cheese against AI?
I would try not to. Like, I would try to like.
Mm,
I would try to like
that's my problem.
put myself in like really like
I'm losing.
real scenarios and like try to like, okay, I can't like I know the AI will like, be like if I do this and it'll react with this, so then I'll be like, okay, I shouldn't do anything. I should back off or maybe adjust from there. Because if it was a real match and if I tried to, you can't cheese a real match, so that's why it's like that's kind of why would you want to cheese that? You're not gonna learn anything. You're not gonna gain anything.
Well, if they're bad, you can cheese.
I mean, yeah. If it's a
No, but
a bad
it's weird because
person,
I haven't heard about because I know that's the way you like to train, kind of
yeah.
with AI, and then you do your own thing. But surprisingly, I haven't heard a lot of FGC people saying that. I don't know if it just works for you, but they just skip that step altogether. Like, hey, just go into training, but make sure you know what you're looking for in training.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe AI's like, have you tried ignoring, not even doing AI shit, and just going straight into training?
Like against
Or
other
do
real
you-
people, or like hitting like the lab and just like
The
training.
lab.
Doing the lab, yeah. I mean, I do both. It's like if I can't execute a certain move, then I'll just like, why can't I do it? And then I'll go to the lab and just like try it, try to land it 10 times, and then go back to AI, try to land it on the AI 10 times. It's like, okay, if I can land it against the AI, it'll be a little bit harder against a real person, but if I can get that footing, then I should be able to do it.
Yeah, my problem is execution. I can
Mhm.
maybe do 10 Hadoukens at once. Or, like,
At once,
in a row. Maybe. Like, you literally have to go in there and just practice the motions.
yeah.
That's
But I mean,
what I have to do sometimes.
I feel like it also helps to like kind of like do other like stuff for the game because I kind of have like my own playlist when I play. So like I have like bumping music. I'm like, yeah, like my own playlist of just fighting music. Oh, okay. It's like I get into the groove of things and I don't know, but that's what I do.
Yeah.
And then, but when I recently started doing more ranked play, I didn't think I'd get as far as I did, only because like I was pretty nervous to play against other people, and then I got way further than I thought I did. I even got like a 12 or 13 win streak. So when I did that, and then the person that beat me, I ended up rematching, and I ended up bodying him, so that made me feel a lot better. But like I said, learning the fundamentals and like just like footseeing around other people and doing all that stuff is what makes the game. It's like woo.
Yeah, the fundamentals is actually really simple. I think the problem with some people is they jump straight into combos,
Yeah.
like me sometimes, and then I don't realize what moves are
Yeah, safe
the
or
best.
unsafe.
When gauge my distance,
Mm-hmm.
and just like you don't realize this very simple things you can do to like win back around. Like you don't have to do the cool stuff. I just like doing the cool stuff because it's cool. But you can really play a very simple game and win if you play well.